How are you, my dear students? Today, inshallah, we will continue Unit 2, Rags to Riches. Lesson 3, Grammar. Today, we will differentiate between used to and be used to. We also use would, and at the end, we use was or were going to, future in the past. Okay, now listen carefully to these two sentences and write the form of used to and be used to. When I say, I used to live in Cairo, but now I live in Riyadh. The second sentence, I am used to helping my mother. Now, you can write the form of used to. What about the verb which followed used to? Excellent. It should be base form or infinitive form. Base form or infinitive form. Very good. Without any addition. Without any addition. Like live, play, help. What about be used to? Excellent. It's followed by gerund. It's followed by gerund, verb plus ing, or a noun. Or a noun. Excellent. Please write these notes. Okay. What's the difference in meaning between them? We use used to plus base form of the verb when to talk about an activity that was repeated habitually in the past, but which is not done now. Is not done now. For example, he used to live in mansion, but he lost all his money and now he lives in a small apartment. Okay, in the past he lived in mansion, but now he isn't. He lives in a small apartment. So I use used to plus base for used to live. Clear? How to change used to into negative? Excellent. We will use didn't. Didn't use to. Didn't use to. She didn't used to care about money, but now she has become very materialistic. Pay attention for changing into negative. We use didn't use to. We should omit D. Okay? What about be used to? Be used to is followed by gerund or noun. And it's used to talk about something that has become familiar and habitual. For example, some people think it's crazy that he works 7 days a week, but he is used to do it, or he is used to it. Okay, here we use verb to be in the present is used to plus noun or pronoun. Although she is a millionaire now, she isn't used to shopping in expensive store. He isn't used to. Is used to plus gerund plus verb plus ing. Do you get it? Okay. Pay attention for negative. Use be, not used to. We don't omit D, okay? When we change is used to into negative, we don't omit D. Isn't used to. What about would? Would equals used to. Would equal used to, okay? Would for repeated action in the past versus used to. Okay, Would can be used to talk about an action that happened regularly in the past. Used this way, would means the same thing are used to. It's equal used to. When I was a child, I would dream of being a millionaire. Equals in the meaning when I say when I was a child, I used to dream of being a millionaire. Okay, I can use would plus base form or used to plus base form. Okay, but pay attention to only used to, not would, can be used to talk about a situation that was true. Okay, we use only used to for true, for fact action, and we can't use would. Clear? Let's discuss this example. At first we will clear. Okay. For example, he used to live at home until he got a job. It's a correct sentence. Why? It's a fact. It's a true. So we can use used to plus infinitive. But we can't say we would live at home until he got a job. It's incorrect. Okay? We can't use would in this situation. Okay? What about was or were going to? At first, what's the difference between was and were? Do you remember? Excellent. Was is used for singular I, he, she, or it. Okay, write this note. Was for singular and I, he, she, or it. What about were? Were, excellent. Were for plural. They, you, we, and for plural. Okay. Plus going to, it's a future in the past. Was, were, plus going to, it's followed by base form. It's followed by base form. Okay. Verb without any addition. Is used to talk about a protection for the future made in the past or for a past plan that wasn't carried out. That wasn't carried out. For example, I know that company was going to be great success. Okay? This sentence is a protection. Very good. This sentence is a protection. So I use was going to. Protection. What about the next example? He was going to spend the money, but he decided to invest it in the stock market instead. What about this sentence? Excellent. It's a plan but wasn't carried out. It's a plan but wasn't carried out. Okay, do you understand now? Now we will answer exercise number 8. At first we will clear. Okay. Complete the sentence with either used to or be used to. Use negative in some cases. Okay. Number 1, we eat at all the best restaurant, but then, pay attention, okay? But then, We started saving more money. It isn't done now. So we use excellent. Use to. Use to. Very good. Number 2. She is from Costa Rica. So she warm weather all year round. Warm weather. It's a noun. It's a noun. So we use used to or be used to. Excellent. Be used to. She is used to plus noun. Okay. Number 3, the bed in my first apartment was so uncomfortable that I sleep on the couch. What about the verb here? It's in the base form. Sleep without any addition. So I use used to. Very good, my dear student. Used to. Number 4, Marco live with his whole extended family. The verb here is live base form. Very good. So we use used to. Number 5, even though he loves his apartment, he living alone. Pay attention, living, gerund, verb plus ing. So we use excellent, isn't used to. Number 6, we swam in that pond, but now it's too polluted. But now, okay? It isn't done now. And the verb here is in the past form. So we use used to. Number 7, he likes his new job, but he wearing a suit and a tie. Wearing plus ing. So isn't used to. Very good. The last one, she had always excelled in English, so she receiving poor grades. Receiving wasn't used to. Here pay attention, wasn't. We use verb to be in the past tense. Why? Because the first sentence had in the past tense. Okay? Now, we will answer exercise number B. Exercise number B. Use the phrases to write sentence about your own childhood, including either would or didn't used to. In some cases, both are possible. Okay, it's open answer. It depends on your answer or on your choice. For example, help my mother with the cooking. I can say when I was a child, I used to help my mother with the cooking. Okay? You should help your mother. Number 1, go barefoot in the summer. Barefoot without shoes. So, I used to go. Excellent. When I was young, I always used to go. Pay attention. We should use the base form of the verb. Play with my friends for hours. When I was little, I would play with my friends for hours. Would plus base form. Like candy. I didn't used to like candies when I was a child. You should eat healthy food, okay? And don't eat a lot of candy or sweets. Didn't use to. It's a negative form of used to. Build castle in the sand. When we used to go to the beach, we would build castle in the sand. Would plus base form. Number 5, have a favorite teacher. I used to have a favorite English teacher named Mr. Lincoln. Number 6, help with the chores. When I was younger, I didn't used to help with the chores. Hate going to bed. When I was little, I used to hate going to bed early. I like to stay up awake. Number 8, make up funny stories. When my brother and I were young, we would make up funny stories. Would plus base form. You understand? Okay, exercise number C. Complete the first part of the sentence. Use was or were going to and your own ideas. Okay? Number 1, but we were too tired. We plus were going to plus base form. We were going to watch a film tonight, but we were too tired. But he lost his credit card. He was going to pay for dinner, but he lost his credit card. Number 3, I was going to ask you to go out tonight, but you weren't at home. I was going to plus base form. Number 4, she was going to attend that university, but she didn't get accepted. She was going to base form. We plus were, okay? We were going to drive the new car, but we were too nervous. He was going to run in the race, but he didn't feel well. Okay, I hope it will be easy for all. Thank you, my dear students, and goodbye.